1.
Welcome to Orange Theory Fitness Frederick. I am Jenny, your head coach here. I just wanted to welcome you for your first time taking a class in our studio. We are so glad to have you. I'm just going to show you a little bit of what our studio looks like, show you around so you have a heads up of what to expect and where things are before you make your way here for your first class. So you have a separate video that shows you the protocols due to our social distancing for how to enter class. Once you get in though, let's talk about what we've gotten here and where you can go before you head into the studio if needed. So you will see our front desk. To the right, there will be somebody standing there. If you've got extra questions, you will ask them. You should be coming about 10 minutes early to maybe finish up paperwork. If you need to do that, they will let you know, but you would come right here. When you're done, we do have water fountains that you can grab some water if you need to. We're using the sensor right here. 2 bathrooms if you need anything. We've got lots of supplies in there if you need it, and then you may put anything you need to in your any of the cubbies if you'd like. Currently right now our showers are off limits, okay, and this will be also covered, but you can use pretty much anything over here that you need. When you get into class, you will be assigned a station, as you'll see in the other video. When you get into class, I'm going to go through exactly what you will need to know and have an idea of as far as your setting up your equipment. So when you come in, you will actually be given a rower station. Your rower station, they will tell you rower number, let's say 14. Okay, the numbers are on the stations on the rowers, right at the ends on each side. There are also numbers at the end of the treadmills for you to see, and on the floor station, the numbers are right up on the wall, right by where you will see part of our TRX yellow straps hanging. So, when you come over to your rower, you will have a seat at your rower. When the coach tells you that it's time, you will be standing to the right of your rower, kind of right in between to maintain that social distancing. We're going to have Scott simulate, and I'm going to go ahead and share what you do. Make sure you hold on to that seat if you need to, because it does roll. Then you are going to bring yourself up to wherever all the magic is happening. You're going to work on first adjusting your foot plates. What that means is you're going to slide them up and down according to your foot size. You just want to make sure the strap is across the widest part of your foot. We like to have you do this so you just make sure that you know where it is. Once you get it, just like Scott did, you're going to take both straps and tighten them at the same time. Once you have that, you're going to stay up towards the monitor and the water tank. You're going to hit the on button on the left-hand side of your monitor. Your coach will go over whatever the goals are for the day. For the warm-up, you're not going to worry too much about it, but when you get into the class, they'll help you through what you should be looking for on that monitor. Once the monitor is on, you're going to grab the handles at about shoulder width apart. Tuck your thumbs under. What we focus on in rowing is a nice strong leg drive back. We want 60% of your power coming from your legs, 20% of your power coming from your core, and only 20% on that pull back. You don't have to have any and all of this memorized. It is just a good idea for you to have an idea, as you will hear some of these things throughout the class, and most of the things from whatever coach you are taking your class with. So Scott's going to take a second to just demonstrate the order. So we focus on driving back with our legs, a little lean with your core, and finishing with your handlebars somewhere in between your belly button and your sternum. Once you come back in, it will be arms, then your core, and then your legs. So legs, core, arms, core, legs on the way back in. You want to be sitting up nice and tall. Your shoulders are rolled down and back out of your ears, looking straight ahead. Good. The last thing that we talk about is your timing. You want a strong 1 count back, 2 counts on the way in, slower on that return. Our little shtick here is power on the way back, patience on the way in. And of course, if you've got any questions about any of that, you can flag your coach down. Even though we will be doing social distancing, we are still here to help you, and we will maintain a safe distance. After your rower, you will probably head most likely to the floor station. So after your rowing warm-up and your rowing station, your station is going to be the same number that you were assigned. So if you were assigned 14 rower, you'll come to your 14 floor station here. We've got a lot of equipment here. We don't use all of it in one class. We switch it up, and your coach will let you know what equipment you will be using. So everyone has their own weight set. You've got mini bands. This is an ab dolly, a Bosu, a bench. Again, you're not going to use all of it, but you will know for the day what equipment you will need. The last thing, just to show you real quick as far as our floor goes, there are 2 TV screens at either side. If you happen to be over here and you need to move closer to the TV to see, you can definitely walk out. Just make sure we're keeping social distancing. But that will show you your workout moves, your repetitions, exactly what everything needs to be done in the time frame. It'll also have the time up there. Again, your coach will be coming through. We'll definitely keep an eye on you, so flag them down if you need something on the floor. After your floor station, you will then head to your treadmill. So we'll go up and we'll show you what the treadmill is going to look like. Still sticking with that 14 treadmill because that's the number Scott was assigned. Once he gets on, he's going to notice that there are buttons right at the center, right at about his waist. The first thing that he would do when he's ready is to hit that green start button on the left-hand side. So we talk about speed and incline. There's a lot of stuff going on here, and again, nothing you need to memorize right now. We do have a nice console up here, which I like to call our cheat sheet. So you will decide what you are going to do today. Be a power walker, a jogger, or a runner. You can go through and be all of these things if you want to be. You can be whatever you want to be in here. Just make sure you're challenging yourself and you are safe, especially for your first time. So the coach will give you some parameters. That's going to be your speed and your incline. On the right hand side, you will see near that stop button some quick touch buttons to indicate your speed, or you can use your numbers along the side. On the left hand side, you'll see incline, same kind of thing. You can use these numbers or the quick touch buttons right there. So Scott, let's just say he's going to do power walking for his warm up. So he would be about 3.5 to 4.5 miles per hour on the right hand side for speed, and a 1 to 3% incline. Again, right there, your coach also says it over the microphone. If you're ever not sure, you can just get back to that, what we call our base. So Scott's going to select it. If he feels like that's good for his warm-up, then he's going to stay in that. Your coach will give you cues throughout the workout on the treadmill, different intervals to raise and lower your heart rate and to challenge yourself. Once you are on, and actually in the entire workout, remember you will be hooked up to a heart rate monitor. So if Scott had one on right now, we would be giving his information, what his heart rate is reading, as well as up on the TV screens here. But we've got it right in front of you, so you don't even need to look up. If you need something, you need to go to the bathroom, you need to stop and get some water, we've got a pause and a stop button right here at your waist. You can always pause or stop. If it's an emergency and you feel like you can get to that red button, that is our emergency pull button. You can stop, you can pause at any time. We want to make sure that you have a successful workout and everything here. So take breaks when you need it, ask lots of questions. You will survive your first workout, and we cannot wait to see you.